Dragons, it is Tuesday, September 14th, 2021. It is the 29th day of school. I'm Mr. Butcher, and I am glad that you're here. And it's also my job to keep you safe so that you guys can show us how excellent you can be. Make sure hopefully you left your average at home or on the bus, and you're ready to have a respectful and responsible day. One of our first responsibilities is to be able to be ready to show respect for the rights that we have in this country as well as at our school. We do this by daily saying the pledge to the flag and doing our school pledge along with our moment of silence. When we do this, we want to make sure that we stand up tall, put our hand over our hearts like this. We want to say the pledge loudly, clearly, and with pride. Just keep trying your best to do it, and in no time flat, you're going to be able to say it on your own. Leading us in the pledge today is Miss Holder and Miss DeRose.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Excellent. Send the next person. Please remain standing for the Kennedy School Pledge.
I pledge myself as a Kennedy Dragon to be ready for the day ahead of me. I will be respectful of myself, my teachers, and all others I meet throughout the day. I promise to be responsible for myself, my actions, and my learning. I will work my hardest to be the best dragon I can be.
Please take a moment to reflect silently on our day, our activities, and what we hope to accomplish. Another one of our responsibilities is to help keep each other safe by slowing down the spread of germs. One way we can do this is by making sure that we keep our hands clean by washing them frequently throughout the day, using soap and water or an alcohol-based hand sanitizer. When we wash our hands, we want to make sure that we're getting all parts of our hands, and we're making sure that we're doing it for at least 20 seconds. So let's model what it looks like right now. Get yourself some hand sanitizer, and let's go. Get the palms of our hands, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the back of your hand, 2, 3, 4, 5. Get the back of their hand. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get in between your fingers. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get your fingertips. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get your other fingertip. 2, 3, 4, 5. Get your thumb. 2, 3, 4, 5. Your other thumb. 2, 3, 4, 5. And your wrist. 2, 3, 4, 5. And your other wrist. 2, 3, 4, 5, and your hands should be nice and clean. All right, now that we've done our moment of silence, we've washed our hands, we've said our pledges, let's show respect to those who have birthdays today. Happy birthday to Alexander Ortiz, who's 11. Happy birthday to Zane Long, who's 7. Noah Gerber, who's 7, and Miss Kendall has her birthday as well. We'll make sure that you guys get your birthday. Another one of the responsibilities that we have each morning is to make our lunch choice. For lunch today, breaded beef tenders with biscuit sticks, green beans, grape tomatoes, and sliced peaches. If you don't want the breaded beef tenders with biscuit sticks, you can always get yogurt and muffin or the PB&J. Make sure you're making your lunch choice right now. All right, so we've been working on building our vocabulary. We've been doing that through reading of books and also to daily pictures and trying to figure out what's going on, just exposing you to words, because that's the best way to build vocabulary, is just expose you to words. So here's our picture for this week, and there's lots going on in this picture. Today we are looking for nouns. Nouns are persons, places, things that you can see, things that you can touch, things that you might be able to hear making noise. That's what nouns are. Persons, places, things. I see a lot of nouns in this picture. There's a lot going on. So, looking for those nouns. People, places, things that you can see, hear, touch, feel. There you go. Find out your nouns. Our morning message today is on respect, teamwork, and cooperation. In South Africa, they say, if we're in one boat, we have to row together. Imagine for a minute that your classroom is a large boat with each student holding a paddle. Your boat is headed for a huge celebration. Now imagine how much faster everyone would reach that celebration if everyone were rowing together, working hard, and giving his or her very best. Today and every day, let's work together. Let's help each other out and do our best Why? Because the more we work as a team, the better we'll all do, and the sooner we may have something to celebrate. Something to think about. I'm Mr. Butcher. Make today your masterpiece or not. Remember, the choice is yours. So there you go. You can be a good person, but not do good. Just being a good person, you want to make sure that you're working to make sure that you're doing the right thing, helping each other out, make sure that we're working together so that we can do good. Not just be good, but do good. Doing good is more important than being good. So let's make sure that we're doing good. All right, still under our mask mandate, which means we all have to be wearing our masks. So let's make sure that we're putting them on the right way, putting it on over your nose, over your mouth. Make sure you're not touching it. Only time you should touch it is by the bands around your ears. You guys have a great day. That is all we have for announcements, so please help me.
Me and your teachers keep you safe. That is our job.
And your job is to help us keep you safe.
And you can help us by being a ready, respectful, and responsible student who is focused on graduating in the year.
Because when you are a ready, respectful, and responsible student focused on graduation, you are fully committed to student success. I love you very much. Have a great It's time for our Read Aloud of the day. Remember, we do read alouds for several reasons. The first is to help build a vocabulary. Vocabulary is just how many words you know and their meanings. And the best way to expose you to more vocabulary is to read books, because books are full of words. Second thing is so I can model what good readers do. Good readers read fluently, which means they read the words correctly at a good pace, not too fast, not too slow. And when they make a mistake, they fix it, and they should read with expression. And then the third thing is so you guys can practice what good listeners do when they're reading. Listen for the sequence of the story elements, the character, who or what the story's about, the setting, where and when the story's taking place, the sequence of events, what happens first, next, and last, and also too the problem and solution, those juicy details that got us there. So here's our book for today. Hello, this is Your Penguin Speaking by Rodney Rigby. Penguin was reading his favorite book. I wish I could fly and carry passengers like an airplane, he thought. Welcome to Penguin Airlines, I'd announce, and vroom, take off. Penguin knew that airplanes had big wings, just like mine, he thought, and he saw that they had wheels for landing and takeoff. Almost like mine, he thought, looking at his feet. Penguin was so excited he started dancing and flapping. What are you doing, Penguin? Asked his friends. Penguin stopped dancing and flapping. I'm an airplane, he answered. His friends tried not to smile, but a few laughed behind their flippers. And when Penguin told them about his idea, Penguin Airlines, they all laughed out loud. Even though no one really believed Penguin could fly, news traveled fast, and soon everyone was excited. On the day of the first flight, a large crowd gathered. Welcome to Penguin Airlines, announced Penguin proudly. And he flapped, and he flapped, and he started to run. Hello, he shouted. This is your Penguin speaking. Hello, said the first passenger. Prepare for takeoff, said Penguin. Whee! With one more flap and a little hop and a skip, Penguin lifted both feet off the ground. Whee! sang Penguin and his passenger. Me next! And they crashed with a splashy plop. Hooray! Everyone cheered. Me next! I need more height, said Penguin, dragging the next passenger to the top of the iceberg. I've never flown before, said the new passenger nervously, climbing on board. Don't worry, I haven't either, said Penguin. Not really. After a count of a 1, 2, 3, jump! Penguin did just that. Flap, he shouted to his passenger, but his passenger was too scared to move. Plop! Penguin crashed a second time, with even a bigger splash. Everyone was excited. Wow! They cheered. Me next! Me next! But as he was brushing the snow off his flippers, Penguin had a better idea. He gathered some wood and some nails and a hammer and a saw for cutting and a ruler for measuring and a big bucket of the reddest red paint, and then set off to work. When he had finished, he tried the propeller for size. Perfect. Then he strapped on an extra fast pair of roller skates for takeoff. Just like real airplanes, Penguin thought proudly. He dragged his third passenger to the top of the iceberg. Whee! Sang Penguin. His roller skates whizzed faster and faster on the slippery ice, and with a the propeller sprung into action. Penguin lifted his head to the breeze. Hello, screamed Penguin above the noise of the whirring propeller. This is your Penguin speaking. His passenger held on tightly, and vroom! They leaped off. Up they flew, higher and higher, until the world was below them. Wow! They exclaimed, and when the propeller stopped whirring, they came back down to the earth with a splashy plop. Penguin's new idea was his best ever. Welcome to Penguin Space Shuttle, he said to his first passenger. This is your Penguin speaking. I hope you have a pleasant trip. Thank you, said his friend nervously. I've never flown before. Don't worry. I have, said Penguin proudly. Prepare for takeoff. Hello, this is your Penguin speaking. By Rodney Rigby.